Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to my channel, Tarot by Gabrielle. This is going to be a general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, looking at you and your connection to the person that you are needing to learn the most from right now. We're looking at all three sides of the connection. We've got your energy toward it, their energy toward it, and then the energy in between it. The concept being that there are three sides to every story. So looking at your version of the truth, their version of the truth, and this higher level unbiased truth here in the middle. I do encourage you to think outside the box on these readings. This doesn't always have to be romantic. It could be a friendship, a family member, a coworker, a boss, anyone that you're feeling that you might have a lesson to learn from at this time. Because remember, everyone that we come in contact with on this earth is here to teach us something about ourselves. All right, Scorpio, on your side of this, you have veiled and shadow. This person brings out your shadow. I feel like they make you feel very exposed. I feel like they pinpoint those triggers, and I feel like I don't know necessarily whether or not this person means to, but they do kind of poke at those triggers. At least the connection to them on your side does. And you've been dealing with this shadow energy. Now, this is really interesting because in between this connection, you have karmic path and earth. You and this person were definitely supposed to meet. But with the karmic path here, it feels like this person is here to really teach you something about yourself. And a lot of times when, we meet people who, and yes, I just said that everyone's here to teach you something, but a karmic lesson is a pretty big lesson. And it can be, it can help us release karma from past lives or earlier in this life. And it just feels like this person, they like addressed, this connection addresses somehow like a lot of these like lessons from past relationships that almost I feel like came up in this one in particular. Like they addressed all of your issues at once, which is why this connection probably feels pretty intense. Now this side, they have past life and transmute. This person is some sort of past life connection. So this could be you were connected with this person in some sort of a past life on this earth, meaning, or like this time around, I guess is a better way to say that, meaning like you guys aren't in connection anymore and they were a part of your past, but there's still something that needs to be learned here. Or they were literally a past life connection, which means like when you met them, it felt like you had known them forever. Like you guys got along really well in the beginning. Like it was really easy. Now this transmute here, it feels like this person needs to undergo a pretty major personal transformation in order to be able to show up fully for this connection. But I'm not quite sure what that entails. So let's jump on in and see what we're dealing with. This is Scorpio's side of the connection to the person they are dealing with. This is Scorpio's side of the connection to the person they're dealing with. This is Scorpio's side of this connection. Veiled in shadow for Scorpio's side of the connection. Yeah, see, this connection fell apart. And it looks like it fell apart because of deception. Or there was deception involved in the process of this kind of falling apart. This connection doesn't feel like it's currently together. Let me clarify the Seven of Swords. I think this person kept some things from you, Scorpio. What is the Seven of Swords saying? Clarifying the Seven of Swords for Scorpio's side of this connection. They didn't tell you everything about how they felt. There wasn't a whole lot of emotional honesty here. They definitely hid some things from you. Now, you could also be hiding some things from them. And clarify Scorpio's side of this connection. Clarifying Scorpio side of this connection, please. Clarifying Scorpio's side of this connection. Because, yeah, you're feeling really emotional over this connection. You have this Five of Cups. Like, you feel a pretty deep loss still. Even if this connection isn't in your life anymore. I feel like there's a part of you that feels like, oh, if I would have done things differently, then maybe things would have turned out differently. But, like, just because it would have been different doesn't mean it would have been better, I think, is the biggest thing to take from that. Because you're disappointed with this connection. But, like, let me get more here. Clarity on Scorpio's side of the connection. Like, what's really going on here? Because then at the same time, you have your heart closed off to it. Like, I feel like this connection just hurt you a lot. And it almost, like, maybe because of the way it happened. Yeah. Because of what it did to you, it caused you to really close your heart off. And that's why, even though this connection isn't in your life anymore, because I really don't feel like it is, it's still, like, affecting you. Like, the aftermath of it is still definitely playing a pretty intense role here in how you feel. It's like it pulled you kind of into your shadow side, like, but it did that so that you could heal. Like, I feel like there's still a positive here to be found. Let me get more for Scorpio's side of this connection. So Scorpio's side of this connection, please. The Emperor. Oh, in reverse. That's definitely reverse. I picked it up and it was like, okay. Let me clarify this Emperor in reverse then. Clarifying this Emperor in reverse. I honestly feel like this person was pretty controlling. I also feel like you could be focusing on the wrong aspects of this connection. It could have been like, I feel like this person was like a little manipulative on the DL, like on the down low. Meaning, like, it wasn't obvious. Like, controlling, not necessarily manipulative, but controlling. And they actually kind of held you back in a way. They actually kind of held you back. So it feels like things falling apart here was actually for the better. Let me get more. The Scorpio side of this connection. Scorpio side of this connection, please. The Seven of Wands in reverse, because you struggled to set boundaries with this connection. You struggled to set boundaries. You struggled to stand up for yourself here. Okay, we're getting closer to what's needing to be learned then. Clarifying the Seven of Wands in reverse. Yeah. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Swords. Because there was a part of you that felt, I noticed that wasn't on. It like you felt like you were, okay, how do I put this? Better off with this person not treating you well than you were alone. But I feel like that's super not the case. But that's why you had trouble setting boundaries, is maybe you felt like it's like you allowed them to be controlling to some extent. Like you thought you needed them or something. So Scorpio side of the connection. Scorpio side of the connection, please. Okay, the devil at the Five of Pentacles. Because the only reason you feel a loss is because of an attachment, a karmic attachment that stems from you not feeling, like you not seeing your own worth. Like it's like this person made you feel worthy in a way. Worthy sounds like such a, this person made you feel better about yourself. Like having this person in your life made you feel good about yourself. But I feel like, well, okay, let me get more on this devil. More on this devil energy, please. The Hierophant. See, okay. This is like when I get like the Hierophant to me is like there's something that needs to be learned that's going to help you break this attachment, because there's still attachment to this. Even though I feel like it happened in your past, there's still attachment to this. But it's almost like I can't tell you what that, like where that attachment stems from, because it's a general reading. And I feel like it's going to it's alluding to some pretty deep-seated stuff. Let's see what this person's got going on for you. What is, so this is the person Scorpio is dealing with, side of the connection of Scorpio. Past life of transmute. The person that Scorpio is dealing with, side of the connection to Scorpio, please. The person Scorpio is dealing with, side of the connection to Scorpio. It's the same Hierophant reverse. This is interesting because this still feels like it's talking about your energy in a way. Because this almost feels more like the purpose for this person in your life, and it feels like it was for you to change, to really truly realize what it is that you wanted out of connections of this sort. But why? Because with this King of Swords in reverse, this to me alludes to this person being a little bit manipulative. Like that's what's coming through. This person was a little bit manipulative. And it's almost like maybe you've I don't, like, but why did you put up with that? That's what I want to know. I want to know why you could have been dealing with an air sign, because you do have Queen of Swords and King of Swords, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you definitely did not have to be. Okay, this is this person's energy towards Scorpio. Because yeah, this person was manipulative, but it was almost like, but why were, it's like their purpose is to make you see what you wanted. And then there's the Queen of Pentacles with the Devil in reverse. A big part of the role they played in your life was they made you feel like stable, like put together, like complete. I think that's the word. They made you feel complete. And I feel like, because with this devil, it's like that's where the attachment kind of stems from. But this person, I feel like they don't really know what they want. I feel like they don't know what they want. And I feel like that's not fair for you, right? Like you deserve someone in any capacity, friendship or otherwise. You deserve someone who knows that they want you in their life. And this person is just kind of like indifferent to it. I feel like the biggest thing here is to change your perspective because I feel like you look back on this situation with rose colored glasses. And I feel like you're not seeing how, like, the truth, like, how this connection really affected you because I don't think it made you very happy, Scorpio. This person's energy towards Scorpio. I could have had a lot of passion, but that doesn't mean like passion isn't always a good thing. Like, it doesn't always mean that it is healthy, right? Especially if you only rely on physical attraction. That's obviously if it's romantic. But I just feel like it's like you're thinking back, you're looking at the past through the lens of, yes, all of the good that existed. Because with every bad in a connection, there's obviously good, or you wouldn't care about it at all. But you're missing like it's like, yeah, like rose colored glasses, because the way that this person acted toward you, I feel like wasn't as good. Now let me get more, because this is still talking about like your energy toward it, so I'm really confused. Like it's almost like what these messages are saying is like you shouldn't care about this person's energy toward you. Like that's kind of what this feels like. Let me get more though. Let's see if we can pull any. This person's energy towards Scorpio. There's the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Wait. I feel like it's interesting because it kind of feels like they do want another opportunity with you. And I feel like it's really important that you go, no way. No way. Because they don't deserve you. Let me get more on this Ace of Pentacles. Nosage. Get more on this Ace of Pentacles. Clarifying this Ace of Pentacles on this person's energy towards Scorpio. Clarifying the Ace of Pentacles on this person's energy towards Scorpio. King of Wands with the Temperance in reverse. So remember, this is a karmic path, so the same cycle would repeat itself. It's almost like this person is frustrated with your lack of action toward them. Which is so interesting because, like, well, this person likes control. So that makes sense. Because, yeah, it feels like they're frustrated with your lack of action toward them. Which is like, oh, my phone's low power mode popped up here. Which is really funny, just kind of looking at like why would you, like they like want you to chase them. And I think it's so important that you don't. Because remember, you got to set boundaries with this person. This person's energy towards Scorpio. This person's energy towards Scorpio. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. See, this person's trying to teach you what you deserve. And that you deserve much better than them. Now, they're not consciously doing that. The connection to you is. because they don't see this as something that they like want to build long term with. They like the feeling of being chased more than anything. Which is why like that's just not fair to you. This person's energy, because remember, this person has some serious inner work to do, some healing to do here. This person's energy towards Scorpio. I think you could have another opportunity with them if you wanted. But I don't think you want that. I certainly hope you don't. Because remember, this person was controlling and kind of deceptive. Let me get more on this. I'm not saying this opportunity exists like now, but I feel like they kind of want like another chance, but they want you to come to them. They want you to chase them. And I feel like they'd make you like work for it, which is so stupid because like they're the ones who should be coming to you. Like we're gonna hop on over to the extended. You have karmic path in earth for the truth and the connection. Any information for that's in the description box below. Thank you so much, Scorpio, as always, for the support of my channel. I know that I say it every single week, but it doesn't mean that I don't mean it. It does mean the world to me that I get to do this as a living, and you guys make that possible, so thank you. I wish you absolutely nothing but love and healing on your journey moving forward. Bye, Scorpio.